Okay, people, here's my little phone refurbishing tip for today. Here I have a Toshiba 10-button. It's called the DKT 2010H. No speaker display. They do make a model that has a little LCD display here. It just kind of tells you cool things like what line you're on, who you're calling, this and that. Anyways, as you can see, this phone is not clean. This is fairly typical of the condition that I received them in. I don't know if you can really see. That's pretty dirty up in this area. All these little cracks here where we collect dirt, grime, and glitter that some people like to decorate their phones with. Anyway, it's definitely not one of the dirtiest phones I've ever seen. But as I refurbish each phone, I clean them so that when I ship them back to these people, they look as close to brand new as possible. So here's how I clean it. I use different brushes, and I have a little container with 70% alcohol. And then basically I just get up in there, try to get up in these cracks. This brush that I modified fits pretty nice in the handset cradle. You just kind of get in there. You can also use smaller toothbrushes. And I just try to get a decent amount of alcohol. I'm not worried about the alcohol damaging the components or the circuit board because it won't. It's all good like that. So you can use your thumbnails to scrape off stuff like that. Basic idea, very similar to washing dishes. It's just get it clean, you know what I mean? So, front's looking better. Now flip it over. Get up in there. Get all the sides nice and clean. Once again, we want this phone to look as brand new as possible, considering this phone may be almost 20 years old by now. So then I kind of just give it a once over, make sure I got all the heavy spots off. Kind of check the front. Alright, looks pretty good. Use paper towels to wipe it down. Definitely not rocket science, and I did not have to go to school to learn how to do this. Alright, that's looking good. Just want to wipe off the front, get this phone as dry as possible. And then later, before I ship it, I'll go over it again, make sure this area is really clean, make sure I didn't miss any dirt or grime. And then I'll wipe it down and rub it with a little bit of WD-40. Kind of gives it a nice little glossy look without being too greasy, you know. Anyways, this phone's pretty clean now. Now, sometimes as it's hard to get into those areas, I'll go back over it. Stuff tends to collect at the edge here, so you just kind of flick it out of there. And kind of touch it up a little bit. Sticky stuff on the phone is a little harder to clean off than just dirt. Sometimes you have to go over it a bit. So anyways, that's pretty darn good. Like I said, I'll go over it again before I ship it on out of here. Make sure it looks nice and new. Anyways, that's it. My phone tip for today. Try this on your phone at home or the office. But don't blame me if you break it. Alright? Later.